Welcome, dear friends, all of you beautiful people. Thank you for visiting with me today. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. I appreciate you. Happy New Year's Eve. This is Sunday, the last day. So it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The King and I. So that's the date, 12/31. 23. So significant. We are closing out a year. We are closing out a karmic cycle, and we are closing out the karma. So we are actually going to start this new year fresh. Okay, so I'm going to do our weekly forecast. We have a lot of energy going on right now, both from the sun, so stay hydrated and get plenty of rest. And also Mercury is going direct, I do believe tomorrow on the 1st. We have a lot of transitionary planets in another week or so. All of the planets are going to be direct, and it's going to be a whole new perspective when we've had this time to reflect. We had the Hangman quite a few times in our readings recently. It's because we're reflecting. It's a time to pause and reflect over the past year, the lessons learned, the karma, the wisdom, and how we're going to move forward in our ascension process, as well as creating the life that we absolutely love, because that is the best form of self-love. And self-love, I think, is the lesson, overall lesson that we learned this year. So I'm going to start with the Quantum Oracle. Like always, the decks are behind me, and I'm going to start with the new cycle. So for this new year, what is the cycle we're going to be in? And hopefully it's not that lost cycle, because remember, we've seen that quite a few times. Hopefully it's an increase, which we're going to manifest abundance, but let's see what Spirit says. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell. I ask you sincerely. All right, let's pick a card. Ha! Surprise! Haven't we been talking about this transformation? It is the 5. That is the last card in this suite, in this deck. Most of the other suites have 8. This one has 5. This is the transformation. We're leaving the old behind. We're creating the new earth, and if you can see the grid back there where the planet is, that's the energetic formation of the new earth. No, it's not a new planet. It's a new level of consciousness. And it's a 5, so 5th dimension consciousness. We're easing ourselves into that, as well as the 5 is the change. So we are now manifesting all of the transformation in the physical. And you know what I'm going to say. Please check out my other channel, the Organizer Advisor, because we're going to do a 30-day total life transformation so I can support this transformation for you and help you manifest it in the physical. Okay, so now let's talk about energy. What energy we might be experiencing this week, which is going to start us off for the energy for the year 2024. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, which one? I can't leave that one. True love. Number 4 card. This is the energy of being heart-centered. Heart-centered is the only way you can really be in the 5D. So let's be heart-centered. This is self-love, and this is being compassionate toward others, but seeing things from your heart. Now, if you look at all the light workers that you know, people in your circle, those who are ascending, that are making this transition, remember we use the analogy of the fish bowls. We have an old fish bowl and the new fish bowl. The people that are going into the new fish bowl, where the water is clear and pure and everything has great clarity, those light workers are heart-centered. And heart-centered is the energy of love. So that is the transformation. That's the energy that fuels the transformation. Let's see. Let me pull this back so you can see these cards. I knew I was going to do that. I dropped my notes. Okay, let's see. I'll move that. It's distracting. Oh, know why I'm shuffling. So let's look at events, and then we'll look at people. I should have sorted them. All right, let's get started. Events. What events might we face? But also just remember, this is the mirror. Don't forget to love yourself. That has to come first. So if you're going to be in your heart-centered and true love, it needs to begin within you, and then it radiates out. It can't come from the outside. That's not transformation. That's codependency. So when you need someone to love you from the outside, and you don't feel complete unless you have all these people in, loving you, and you feel that you have to have that, that's attachment, and that's not true love. True love is open, without barriers, but with boundaries. Self-love includes boundaries. All right, I'll stop talking. Commitment. Okay, so we have a 3, 4, and 5. So kind of sequential, but we have a commitment. So I hope that you're making this commitment to yourself, but it could be commitment. This might be the year that some of you have healed, and now you're elevating and ascending, and so you're ready for a higher frequency person to come into your life to support you. And some of you have that person already, and you're recommitting. You're recommitting to that relationship. If there's been relationships that were not meant to move forward into the next cycle, and they ended, now it is always your free will to go back into that karmic loop and relive that. I don't know how long this karmic cycle is going to be. I feel like it's going to be at least a year, but I feel like it's going to be like to 2026. So another 2-year cycle. Who wants to go through that? I'm seeing a lot of breakups right now. And as a life coach, that's what I'm kind of dealing with. So let's see for people. Well, right here we have this pretty happy fella. Number 6 card, the loving woman. Okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Significant? You betcha. All right, let's pull the energy oracle and see what enhances this. So we have the loving woman, true love, commitment, and transformation. Hello. You already can make sense out of that by yourself. All right, let's see what else. They're saying 2 cards, and then 1 flew out. The Temple Path, it's a 12 card. This is kind of the hangman energy, but this is about your spiritual, really touching your spiritual. But that temple is a place of worship, but it's also a place where commitments do happen. So there might be an indication of a marriage, but keep in mind, this could be, as Christopher Witecki says, a marriage, which is a marriage to yourself. And that is a prevalent energy. This one flew out too, both to the left, I'm just saying. And this one is the thinking woman. This is a 47 card, which is an 11. So we have 11 and 12. Hello. So we've got the loving woman, but she's thinking, so she's not casting aside her ability to process, to carefully think through situations, and to do what is in her highest and greatest good. All right, I'm going to do a little something different with the tarot. I'm going to pull from the major arcana, and then I'll pull from the minor arcana. So let's see what's coming through as the major energy coming in for this week and setting the stage for this year. This one flipped over. This is the Hermit. It's a number 9 card. This is about spiritual wisdom for me. Let's pull one more. 17, the Star. This is the year that you are going to manifest your hopes and dreams. They're saying diligent work, but this is the year that you're going to manifest your hopes and dreams. So this is an 8. 17 card is an 8, so we have 8, 9. It feels like this is such a spiritually good place. It's like we've gotten to the spiritual attainment level that we feel comfortable right now, and it feels like we're ready to really move forward in the manifestation phase. This is the transformation, is we now are in the energetic space to be able to manifest all of the things that we really want in our lives, and we have the discernment, the wisdom to know what's no longer good for us. That's that thinking woman. That's almost like the Queen of Swords. She has discernment. Two of Wands, this is what we're planning, what our plan is, and the action steps that we're going to take in order to manifest what it is that we truly want. Sorry for that. Three of Pentacles. So now we have the 2 threes on the table. Three of Pentacles is partnering with the divine. To me, this is co-creation. I know it's alliances. It can be that there'll be alliances, new alliances this year that are going to help guide you. But this is also about co-creation with the divine, with the universe, because you understand now how to manifest. And yes, I'm going to still do a video on manifestation. I'm still putting together my notes and trying to script it out. Knight of Wands. This is taking those steps. Now, this is taking those steps that are in alignment, making sure that what you do is in alignment with what you want to manifest. Let's pull one more, and then I'm going to go on into messages of the soul's journey, and then I'm going to do self-care. This is going to be a quick one. I'm so sorry. I'm having didn't turn off the notifications on my computer because I don't know how. Ace of Cups. Heart-centered. This is a new way of being in the heart. This is fifth dimension, is heart-centered. It cannot be ego. So those of us who have shifted from our ego to our heart-centered, and we're making decisions that are in alignment, we are manifesting the 5D. This is the beginning of manifesting the 5D. And I have another video that I'm going to do with some downloads that I received on that. It's pretty damn profound, I'm just telling you. So I'm still trying to organize my thoughts on that and how best to present that in a cohesive manner so it doesn't become discombobulated. It's such important information, but it makes sense of the last 3 to 4 years of your journey. Holy cow. Sorry. There'll probably be a few more. This is one of the breakups going on right now. You know, kind of that separation phase and how that feels. It's awful. Pride. This was on the bottom of the deck when I opened this deck. Pride. This is about your ego. Don't bring your ego with you into the new year. Heart-centered. This is what's going to derail you. Now, you can have pride in your accomplishments. You can have pride in what you've accomplished, but remember, you are co-creating with the divine, and we don't want to have that influenced by our ego. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. So be heart-centered. Remember that everybody is on their journey just like you. And if they are walking a difficult part of the journey and you've already been through that, be of service. And that's what's happening right now with these text messages. I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn it off on my computer, but humor. Live and love and laugh. This is going to be a year that we are, at least the beginning part of the year, I feel like it's going to be pretty tremendous. Remember, Pluto is going to go into Aquarius. This is going to be the transformation. And I think that happens the 3rd week of January, somewhere around the 21st. This is going to be where we begin to manifest. In between now, the 1st and the 21st, the focus is keeping yourself heart-centered, finding humor, laugh, love, and just delight in this new opportunity, knowing that this transformation is already underway. We've done the work. Now we're going to reap the benefits. All right, so I'll do bottom of the deck in just a minute. Let's do some sacred self-care. I think we're pretty good now at prioritizing self-care and self-love. But this does give us some specific examples on what to work on and some things that really can support our energy during this time as we transition into this new transformative year. Boy, it feels good. 2024 is 8, and 8 is kind of the karma. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So this is family. So this is a year that you're going to spend with your family. And I can tell you right now, this is a year that I'm going to be spending with my family. And I'll share more with that on you later. But big, exciting changes. And I'm super, super excited. So this is a year we're focusing on family. Now, this can be family that is your biological family, but it can also be your soul family. So this may be a really good time for your soul mates to come in to support you, and because they're going to help you manifest. That's that 3 of Pentacles. Sync with the moon. You do want to check when the moon is in your sign. And you want to make sure that you are taking good self-care when the moon is in your sign each month. That is a time that you might want to do some research on that, but you want to make sure that you're taking extra self-care during that time. And I'll maybe do a video on that. It's not something I know a whole lot about, but it is a significant part of your ascension. Connect with your ancestors, another 5 card. So this is part of your family, not only the family that is in the 3D, but your spiritual family, your ancestors. They are here to guide you. Remember, you have to give them permission, ask for help, and they are waiting, just waiting to help guide you through this transformational process of manifestation, because that's where we are. All right, friends, let's do bottom of the deck. Start here with self-care. A little bit of sex. Doesn't hurt. It's a 44 card. Happiness. You betcha. That's what we're in store for. Happiness. And I thank you for all of you who are sharing your comments and messaging me and emailing me and texting me where you are now, because we've walked this journey together, and it just makes my heart absolutely burst with joy knowing and having walked this journey with many of you where you are right now. And it makes me so happy to know that you are happy. So thank you for sharing that information with me. All right, bottom of this deck, decrease. Okay, so whatever is no longer serving you energetically, it's not uplifting to you, it's time to minimize and kind of put some boundaries there to make sure that you're not inviting that energy back into your karmic energy, because you want to be uplifted at this time. You don't want the energetic ballast. So keep that in mind. So bottom of the deck for Justice card for the major arcana. This is that karma. This is the year of karma, justice. Karma is being settled. It's going to balance itself one way or another. The universe, it's fundamental law. There needs to be balance. And this is the year that things are going to balance out. Minor arcana, 10 of Pentacles. There's your happiness. You're manifesting it. All right, my friends, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for our New Year's Day. But this is your weekly forecast, but I'm going to pull some special messages or do a video tomorrow just to keep in contact with you. But again, check out my other channel, The Organizer Advisor. We start tomorrow transforming our 3D lives, and that is uplifting to our soul. It's going to get us prepared. Only takes 30 days, and it's free. I'm going to walk you through it, and this is going to help provide that foundation for you to manifest the life of your dreams. I will see you over there, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful, safe New Year's celebration. Love you all. Namaste.